Yeah, we won. I mean, I died and I slightly lost rank because, well, Z5 is not forgiving when it comes to maintaining. I mean, I'm still Z5, but I lost a little bit of my bar. But yeah, we did win. The guy literally all F4'd. So what happened is, it just disconnected me from the server, and I didn't notice in time because it was kind of deeply into the game. I don't know what the fuck, like, started this shit, that I just get disconnected from the YouTube server every once in a while, but it's really annoying. But yeah, the Sincel, he all F4'd right at the end of the match. It's too bad you guys didn't see it. Oh, that's a fast game. Oh, Raider game.
They call themselves the Golden Generation.
Just shout out what Raider you want me to play, I guess.
God Generation. Sometimes they just call themselves the Generation with no adjective. They expect you to know. It's like a Persona 5. There's many different variants, but there's one true generation, and that would be the Boomers. Gene, are you a Boomer or are you Gen X?
I guess it's been a little while since I played Broly. We'll do Broly. Takes too long to unlock more skins. Yeah, he all F4'd, he did. I don't know which Sincel it was, but yeah. He all F4'd right at the end. Was stream taken down? No, I got disconnected from the server, which has happened a bunch of times during streams. It's just that it's never happened when I'm intensely staring at the match. YouTube gives you about like 30 seconds to a minute to reconnect a stream, so it must have happened. I don't know when it happened. I guess you'll have to tell me, chat. Was it after I died? You already guessed what happened to stream 100 times? Yep. No, I didn't die, so it did. So I really didn't notice for probably the last minute and a half of the game. So yeah, that would explain why. But it came extremely close. He was about to lose. There was only 3 people alive, and they kept punching him, and he was like 1 second away. So he was about to lose. I think he just all F4'd.
Don't hold back.
When's the Blue Archive stream? Next stream. Broly! That's what Broly do. Where'd the Nimbus guy go? There's a Nimbus guy. Oh, he got a transformation at least. Broly. I hope Z Broly is the last Raider, if only because I know we'd be body camping up in this bitch. That guy's lagging like crazy. Holy shit. Damn, is no one gonna get the super transfer? There's there 3 Z's in this game. No one got the super transfer. I didn't eliminate that other guy. I could have, but maybe I'm just having mercy. Ooh, that guy's going fast.
Here goes.
I love Broly. Look at how fast he is. Broly's so fucking fast. Grar. Oh my god. Yeah, kill him. All right, someone's dead. Dude, Broly's too good. He's too good. Why is he this good? Who knows? Is this guy gonna drop super transfer, or is he gonna give me a bunch of free energy? I guess we'll see. I'll just destroy C. Get rid of C. Fuck C. Yeah. Oh yeah, Soy Jack Frieza. Broly, look. Yeah, there you go. You have to use the Evo. Yeah, is this guy not gonna drop the level 2 transfer? That's kind of stupid. All right. I'm actually a little too ahead, you know? I kind of like level 3 Broly better than level 4 Broly. Maybe the level 2 transfer was on revive. Super transfer was on revive duty. So he came over here to revive. I don't know. You hiding in here, homie?
It's do or die.
Nice try. Ooh, he timed that pretty good. Yeah, too bad that's a huge hitbox. So, yeah, you ain't avoiding that. Sorry. You ain't avoiding that, Chud. Oh. Oh, someone found the other keys here. Alright, let's kill the super transfer, I guess. Ooh, he's zipping and zooming around. This is exciting, isn't it? It is the meta strat, though. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god, is that a one hit? Ah, Broly. Broly. You are my boy. Alright, let's just pop this fucking. Else, if there, yeah. I bet that's where the key is, right over there. My god, Nimbus. Nimbus, I love Nimbus.
I don't really want to do this.
Alright. You're just gonna stay in there? Okay. Isn't this fun? Why do people be annoying pricks for no reason? Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, that one has 2 holes. That sucks. Whatever. You're dead too, bitch. 2 people dead into SCM phase. I'll take it. Especially that was probably one of the high ranks because he's playing like an annoying prick. Alright. Get rid of A. They're gonna use all 3 transfers. Maybe I should just kill this guy. I don't want to really risk it because if I got to survive 2 super transfers, I might not. You know what I mean? Okay. Is that really a good use of the... Yep. You're dead too now, bitch. Goodbye. 4 left. I guess I could kill that Civ for fun. Is that NE? Yeah, it is. Alright, goodbye to one of your supplies. I hope you didn't need that. I hope you didn't need those supplies. Oh my god, someone was in there. Oh, I spot a player. Oh, I spot a player. Is that is he going for Gogeta? Oh, he's going to hide in the cave, I guess. Bye. Yeah. I don't think he lived. Yeah, boy! Broly! Broly! Yeah. Yeah, Broly is the most fun raider, let's be honest. He is the most fun raider. For both sides, by the way, for both sides. Not just for me, for them too, because they get to play as the super strong, super transfer. Oh, he's gonna fly in a circle. Isn't that fun? Stalling SDM. Wow, you're a bitch. I mean, are you literally just gonna stall the whole time? I mean, what is your goal here, dude? Oh, I'm actually really glad that it hit. Oh god, you got fucked, bro. You got fucked. I'm sorry about that, dude. Yep, nice try on that vanish counter. I ain't falling for it. Nope. No flying Nimbus. Nope, no par. No par. No living either, you bitch. Get fucked. You done. Broly wins. And that's it. That's it. Let's kill this Civ too. Broly would never kill innocents. Super Broly wouldn't, but whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess they're in there, I guess. You know, under the thing. No, they are not. I don't know. I'll try and kill one of them. Problem is the 2 ETM spots are kind of... Whatever. Or 3 ATM spots. They're on opposite ends of the map. So depending on where they're hiding, I probably won't be able to make it in time. Oh, there's one person was there. Okay, they're going to take the pod over to there. Damn it! Fucking SOS, dude. I hate SOS. They probably bought enough time for the other person to get away, I bet. I don't see him. Where's this guy hiding? Rawr. Are you gonna escape or what, asshole? Okay, he was there. I couldn't see him. Oh well. Maybe he's Boar. No, he's not Boar. I don't know why I couldn't see him. I don't know. Yeah, that was a fucking slaughter, dude. Oh, look, I have the bar max, so I'm as Z5 as it gets. Mention stream Gex 3 again, but I haven't seen you stream Gex 1, the best one yet. No one thinks that. 2D platform boomers, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. There's like 10 billion indie games that have surpassed every mediocre 2D platformer at this point. And I don't even like them. Alright, we'll play Gex 3. We'll play like one more level of Gex 3 and then... I'm trying to end these streams like earlier because I like getting up at like 11:30. And I didn't keep up the whole get up at 10 thing. That was never going to happen. But I'm having Devin wake me up around 11:30 and that's been good. Getting up earlier gives me time to finish videos if I don't finish them in time, which is what happened this morning. All I had to do was edit the intro for the video. Alright, give me a Say Gex title. Ricardo Cumsock, thanks to $5 and the keep it up here. Karoth, thanks to the $2. Pets, when 4th of July is over, that was scary. Pets. Oh, I got it. Yeah, the fireworks. Yes, they were scared by the fireworks. Sorry, took me a second. Fake Cell, Fake Van, Schizoid, thanks to the $2. We're so back. Copious Segex. Honestly, I think Broly is the second most obnoxious raider to play against, with Golden Frieza being the only one that's more annoying to fight. He's genuinely unfair. Well, the only reason Broly's unfair is because they nerfed, like, all of the 1v1 potential. And so, I mean, how you fight him is how the game is supposed to be played. The problem is, if a bad player grabs a super transfer, then you're guaranteed to lose. But at least someone had fun. No, it's Gammas. Yeah, the Gammas are... I agree with Brian. The Gammas are the worst to fight against, for sure. I hate the Gammas so much, it's unreal. Hi, I'm new to Synthetic Man lore. Who's Devin? Have you ever seen Chudcast? If not, you should. Devin is my brother, my co-host on Chudcast, and he has a channel called Lord Frogmire. His latest video is doing quite well. I'm writing copious Segex. Finally started playing the Gammas. They're at level 16, and they're the most OP raider I've played as. Yeah, if you abuse the mechanics, the Gammas are broken. Every nerf they've done has not really dealt with the problem. I mean, they dealt with key holding, But key holding, they didn't need key holding to win. That was just something that extreme assholes did to ruin the game. Ever play Kirby 64 side-scroller platform I actually like? Yes. Yes. I did 100% Kirby 64 at some point. I don't even remember when. It was a long time ago, though. Probably more than 10 years. Yeah, I like Kirby 64. It's good. I don't hate 2D platforms. People seem to think I do. It's just, I just really prefer 3D ones. That's it. When's the Blue Archive stream? Next stream. Free brown waifus next week. Well, you know me. I'm streaming like 4 to 5 times a week now, so I'm sure the Blue Archive stream will be in the next 2 days. Zachary Jordan, thanks for 4 months membership. Your latest video is awesome. Keep it up. Thanks, man. I know. I don't like, you know, I know I went, you know, a little too doomer maybe, but it I feel like a lot of that needed to be said. I wanted to say it in a video. I've said it so many times in Doomer Hours. I feel like it needed to be in a video. I don't like Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I actually never played it. I know Devin liked it. I forgot. I forget it even exists. Am I gonna stream earlier because you're getting up earlier? Think about your neat members. I don't know. I might start streaming earlier sometimes, maybe. But the thing is like, the way I see it, me getting up earlier was not so I could stream earlier. It was so I could get other things that aren't streaming related accomplished before I stream. You know what I mean? Like, there's sometimes a schedule conflicts. It's not a schedule. I don't know why I said that. There's sometimes, like, if I want to stream, but I want to work out in the same day, sometimes I can't really make that happen without staying up extremely late. But if I get up earlier, then I can, you know. What was the next? It's not that. Is it on the second floor? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. This is the last zone, I think. So we got 3 more levels, and then it's the end, I'm assuming. You're a bonus coin. How do I get that? I cannot move these Canadian boxes for some reason. Another bonus coin. If I ever watched Super Mario Bros. Z, yes. Yep. Yeah, when I was young. Start milking the Eurostream early. It's true. Those are wallets I have not milked dry yet. I'm probably never going to stream when Devin's streaming, though, for obvious reasons. Unless we're playing a game together, you know? I just kind of let that rat hit me. Here's in the chat repeatedly saying "say Gex," referencing a running joke or meme. They're also discussing related topics like independence, say Gex, and comparing Synthetic Man to Sam Hyde. Oh yeah, we didn't even really watch any of the Sam Hyde video. Well, it's just because the Breakers cues were actually quite good today, shockingly. Have I ever played Darksiders 3? Yes, unfortunately. It's not great. Oh my god. What the hell? That's just another gliding power-up, as if we didn't already have enough of those.
Get it on.
Wowie zowie. Super zeros. Nice. I'm so fucked because I keep falling asleep in the middle of the day. I'm wondering if it's because I wear glasses that block blue light. Can't see without them, though. Oh, damn. Your prescription lenses are blue light? That sounds not great. I'm a fucking fly. Super fly is... Oh, he can't even glide. There's a bunch of power-ups that can glide. Or costumes, and this one can't. The one that's a fucking fly. Okay, I can stick the windows. That's kind of cool.
These sticking paw prints can sometimes be most useful.
I don't even know what the fuck he said. Something to do with climbing shit. Yeah, that might be why you're falling asleep. Okay, so we gotta get into superhero things to get the glide power. I'm sad that's the only costume power. So there's only 3 power-ups, and they're not that much different from the 3 power-ups in the last game. Well, they got rid of invincibility. I don't think the fire and ice don't give you invincibility in this one. But fire doesn't actually do anything except let you shoot a projectile. We only got it 1 time. Ice lets you freeze guys to jump on, so that's you know, that's fine. And then we got like several versions of gliding. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like we need more shit. There's not enough shit. Oh wait, what? This is a different power. What is this?
Now for my PJ Hooker impression.
I can electrify things, maybe? I don't know. Cats are evil? We're supposed to be a superhero. We're killing cats? I'm so glad they didn't kill me. Like, I was about to get a little upset. Hitting those doesn't seem to do anything, and that's bugging out. Good remaster. What am I missing here? Okay, you can climb that wall. Awesome. Awesome. So that's something I gotta worry about in this level. Is this level bugged, or does it literally just have the hub world music is the music? Oh, it's a remix of the hub world. I can hear it. Never mind. Andy's out in full force in Devin's Nintendo video. I'm wondering how long it's gonna take people to figure out that he's my brother. You know what I mean? Like, man, this content reminds me a lot of The Synthetic Man. I guess I'm not very algorithmically relevant anymore. Eventually, like, YouTube suppressing you. Plus, I don't really make quick videos anymore. Devin's been doing a lot of that, which is definitely good for the algorithm. I probably need to... I mean, like, 3 years ago, I'd be making the exact video he's making right now, which is a video about Xbox collapsing. But, yeah, I mean, now I just don't give a fuck. I usually only make videos about things I care about. Devin doesn't care about this, but he wants to be successful, you know, so... X. Gex jeans. Is there anywhere else to go from here? I don't think... Yeah, that's the top of the map. Lose weight, amazing gecko diet. That's That's a man, baby? They quoted that? What, is there a truant in this level? What? Am I missing something? I didn't think that reference would be in this. Is that a super villain, guys? I beat him up.
Dateline Broadway, the footsteps of geckos have with a rat-a-tat-tat of a Tommy gun. Elliot Ness tried to grab my untouchables.
Oh no, I can't get past it. This level scares me. It has a lot of instant death in it. Which only matters because of the fly token bullshit. Otherwise, who would care about dying? Way over there. Oh, I see. That's a sticky wall. Okay. Just didn't notice. What? Okay, clearly I'm missing something. Maybe you need the superpower. Maybe you need the superpower. You might need the superpower. You can break those. You have to go kind of far with it, though. Ah, whatever. It's worth a shot. It lasts a pretty long time. Those jumps make me fucking nervous. Is that death down there? There's a... There's fucking fly tokens. That sucks. I'm so close to death, man. I need a checkpoint. Yeah, you have to take the superpower all the way around the building if that's what you're supposed to do. I might be wasting my time. I don't know if there's any Gex experts here who know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I thought there was another one of these. Am I just... I think I missed it and I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't there another changing room? Oh yeah, there was. I walked right fucking past it. Gexperts, yeah. Yep. Okay. Just break it. Super Gex. Can I drop here and not die? This is scary, dude. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
I recommend a chicken costume to glide to new heights, sir.
Okay. Well, that costume isn't here, though.
And now for my TJ Hooker impression.
I didn't even end up using that for anything. Do you maybe enter the changing room twice and you can get the gliding power? Yeah, maybe that's what you do. Oh, that fucking... the checkpoint, dude. Hold on, I want to break this first, though. No. Well, how do I get the glide then? Am I stupid? Okay, I can climb up there. Gexperts, my man, we're watching you. None of us have any Gex. You would be surprised. You would be surprised. We've had some,
Top of the world.
We've had some normie adjacent individuals here. There's been some married people. I think eventually my insanity and my hate has driven off the normies, but there were definitely quite a few who thought I was much more sane, normal, you know, any one of those words instead of what I am. Well, I made sure, dude. That motherfucker, like, jump scared my ass. What the hell was with that? Do I even want to be on that wall? I guess we'll see. Seems... yeah, that's a dead end. Normies love the synthetic man. Well, there's that saying that the Doomers keep shitting out, which is basically something to the effect of... every YouTuber that gets over 100,000 subscribers goes to shit. Like, I've heard that said about my channel a million fucking times. Even though nothing is different. The only thing that's different between now and like 2 years ago is I used to put out more content. That's it. I just stream. I'm a stream whore. What do you want?
We got a situation here. My tail doesn't like you. Dateline Broadway.
Did I hear about the live service Resident Evil game Capcom is showing on July 10th? Pretty sure it's the scrapped RE9 online mode sold as a separate game. Dude, they've already made 2 failed Resident Evil multiplayer games in the past 5 years. There was one that came with Resident Evil 3. What was it called? Resistance or something? I played a little bit of it, actually. I wish I'd kept some of that footage, because that was another weird asymmetrical multiplayer game. And then they made Reverse, which I never tried, which looked like complete shit.
Space attack is useful, but the bomber can only be killed using his own bombs.
Must kill the bomber with his own bombs. Alright, good to know. Ooh, a checkpoint. Resident Evil is a multiplayer game, plain and simple. Some may even argue co-op sullies the experience. Yeah, I don't. Why does I know why Capcom's doing this, because of like stupid ass investor games as a service shit. But haven't they fucked up enough lately? Like they fucked up Monster Hunter. They fucked up. What else has Capcom fucked up recently? Depending on who you ask, they fucked up Street Fighter 6.
Amazing, sir.
Oh, is this the Glide? This has got to be the Glide, yeah. They fucked up, I mean, I don't quite think they fucked up Resident Evil. Some people do think they fucked up Resident Evil, but Resident Evil is still salvageable. It's still salvageable. Oh, this is permanent. That's kind of cool. Well, how do I knock his bombs back at him?
Wasn't the super guy costume available?
Oh. Wait, was the hint a lie? I thought the guy said he can only be killed with his own bombs.
This is from Mr. Sinatra.
Okay, I need the super strength for that. At least the glide is unlimited. Oh. I must get that bonus card. Give it to me. Can I... Maybe this doesn't take you high enough. Thought with enough momentum, maybe. Yeah, not quite. I'm sure there's a way up, though. I need super strength for that, too. Damn. I don't even know how to get up here with super strength, though. Yeah, look at all these safes.
Elliot Ness tried to grab my untouchables.
Oh, there's super strength. I probably want that checkpoint. I'm just getting a good look around here. I'll probably just refresh the power.
The warriors got silenced.
This worries me. This worries me a lot. I'm just gonna hit the checkpoint. I ain't risking it. I'm hitting the checkpoint. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Alright. I gotta figure out a way to get... I think I can just jump to get to that save. But the one in the upper left, I have no fucking clue how to get to.
Night, night, baby.
Lizards have hemi-penises. What is that? I'm not sure what that means. Hemi-penis. Listen, women have slept with a lot of weird fucking creatures. I'm sure that they'll sleep with Gex. They're gonna take the gecko pill. Yes, I gotta get up here with super strength.
Wasn't the super guy costume available?
Okay. Oh god, you can't use glide when jumping off of... Holy shit, that was almost death. You can't use glide when jumping off of a wall. I did not know that. Okay. Can I get over there from here? No. This is a pain in the ass. I gotta glide over to the other end of the level so that I can
West Side Story.
get the super strength. Here we go. Finally found it. This is a pretty good level, actually. I like this one. That bomb dude is in that building. How do I get in there?
I guess the chick retired.
Oh. I see. That window is not a window. From the other side, that's a window texture. That's kind of funny. I don't really need any more of those tokens. I have, look at how much health I have. Yeah, let me just refresh that shit. Can you get more than 8 health? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, what? God damn it. This is like a... I gotta crawl between multiple buildings. I'm not gonna make it. Wait, was that not where I'm supposed to go? I'm confused now. How the fuck do I get on top of this building? The windows are blocking.
I'm chafing. Get the super cool, Brad.
Oh, you just go up. Okay, you can just go up. Hemipenis is one of a pair of intromittent organs of male squamates lizards. Hemipenis is usually held inverted within the body. Okay. So what? Alright, I don't even know what to comment on that. Fuck!
I recommend a chicken costume to glide to new heights, sir.
I recommend you shut the hell up, asshole.
I guess the chick retired.
Okay, so then I just glide over there.
man is impressing me more and more every day.
I'm the best. Okay, so now I'm up on the glass. Isn't there a fucking... I think I saw tokens right below me, didn't I? Whatever, we'll come back for them.
And now for my TJ Hooker impression.
There we go. Okay. I have some real riveting commentary for Gex right now. We probably need to talk about something that isn't Gex. We need a conversation piece.
Guy costume available?
Gex is, I don't know, it's decent, but it's not that interesting.
I'm chafing.
I ain't got a whole lot to say about Gex.
We got a situation here.
This is like spending 4th of July talking about my hemi penis at Jerry Garcia's house. It really wouldn't take much to turn Gex into like Family Guy cutaway gags. Yeah, I feel like even though we talk about like Zoomer Gex with like Zoomer quotes and shit, I feel like it'd be more likely he just becomes Family Guy. Honestly. Expectation for RE9 low or high? Medium. It's still got to meet my basic expectations. Where were those? I think it was that building way over there? No, I didn't watch the Bandai showcase. I just don't really care about their games that much. I heard people were really just excited for what, Digimon and like one other thing were the only games people cared about, something like that. Alright, where the hell are these other flies? Too bad we're out of checkpoints, so I gotta be careful. Let's talk about breakers. What is there left to say that hasn't already been said?
The Warriors got Cyrus.
I mean, I've said basically everything there is to say about breakers by now. How many sin cells do you think are fatherless? I don't know. You want to give me? You want me to give you a percentage? I'm not sure. I mean, when it comes to incel shit, definitely there's a huge correlation between like evil single mothers and incels, without a doubt. Definitely a huge connection there. Very huge correlation. I don't know though. See, if this is like Spyro, I could see the glint of the gems from across the map, but it's not. Okay, so there's a way to get super strength over there. I have no idea how, though. Oh my god. Oh, that's the bomb guy that they were talking about. He can only kill with his own bombs. Alright, how do I actually get over there, though? Is that are those secrets? Why can I climb on those? You see that? There's just random windows you can climb on in the middle of the building? Yeah, this is confusing. I don't understand how you're supposed to get here with super strength. Because this, you can't, like, I don't, unless I'm missing one of these, change rooms. I don't know what you want to call them. I don't see any way to get up there. Also, I'm not sure how to get that bonus token. Oh no, it's yeah, you get the bonus token from there. Whew. Okay, I see climbable wall there.
And now for my TJ Hooker impression.
You look at serial killers and other sociopaths, you notice a common theme: no father and terrible single mom. Yep, sounds about right. Stop killing games to save breakers. You know, I should mention that during Chudcast. I'd be like, I'll care about stop killing games if breakers get saved. No, but I need a real reason to never play breakers again, really. This is not gonna... I mean, there's never gonna be content again, so I might as well just... You know... I think it'd just be better if, Dude, I must be missing something. How do I get super strength over there without dying? Because I can't make that jump. Okay, I have an idea, but I don't think it's gonna last long enough. Let's see how long the super strength lasts all the way over here. Because this is the only thing I can think of. Is you take this one all the way over there. It's only 18 seconds. I don't think that's enough.
I'm Gecko Pliskin, and I'm here for the visit.
Escape from New York reference. Okay. At least I've seen that movie.
Broadway, with the footsteps of geckos, tap with a rat-a-tat-tat of a Tommy gun.
Yeah, there's no way that's what you're supposed to do,
A
by
little
the
more
way.
patience next
There's no
time,
way.
I think, sir.
God damn it, dude. Well, at least I got multiple checkpoints to choose from when I don't need to break the safes anymore, but oh my god, that rat almost fucking killed my ass right out of the gate. Yeah, and these are still
Wasn't
like
the
this.
super guy costume available?
Oh god, what the I've rested my arms on the keyboard. So now I gotta recollect like a bunch of fucking fly tokens, dude. Yeah, look at how many I gotta get again. Ah, the pain. The only upside is dying refreshes the checkpoints, so yeah, it's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad.
That's no hobo, that's a man.
Someone just asked what game this is. How dare you not know Gex, the most famous character of the era, definitely, without a doubt. Come on, Gex. How do you not know Gex? I hate that that just drops you.
Play.
Say Gex.
Elliot Nance tried to grab my untouchable.
What? Gex makes a molestation reference? Huh?
I guess the chick retired.
Based? Does that count as based? I don't.
I guess the chick retired. Wasn't the super guy costume available?
Okay, I'm not gonna try what I tried last time again, so I'm just gonna hit the checkpoint so I can save all the shit I picked up. Plus 18 seconds, even if it's possible, is clearly not intended. We're obviously missing something here. I say we, but like, most of the chat's not paying attention. Speaking of chat not paying attention, those are clearly paw prints on that wall that I didn't see. God damn it. It's always something fucking obvious. Oh, that's where the other tokens were I was missing. Oh boy, that was hard. Alright, bomb guy. It said hit him back at him, right? Oh, I see.
Get the super coupe, Brad.
Is this just an even easier version of the Santa boss? Man, this game really, it needed more time. I mean, again, it's more polished than the second game, but it's still, like, kind of fucked.
It appears that I taught you well, sir.
Alright. I can come over here.
I feel like I'm
Is
in
there something
West
here?
Side Story.
Secret?
I feel like I'm in West Side Story.
Yeah, 'cause you just fucking said that. Shut up. Oh, the only point I see. The point of that is because you can't glide from a wall, so you just come over here so you can.
We got a
Oh wait, hold on.
situation here.
That's another wall you can climb on. They got 3 bonus coins back to back in this area. Wait, there's an air current there now? That wasn't there before. Okay, game, you're annoying me. Game? Game, why are you annoying me?
The Warriors got Simon.
Hello? I would like that token. Can I have it? There we go. And I still fucked it up. That's cool. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we got the 3 tokens. Still have to find oh. Never mind.
Elliot Ness tried to grab my untouchable.
Awesome. Alright, that was not bad. Other than dying one time, not bad. Not bad at all.
Lock and load, little lizard. I'm back. Did you miss me terribly?
Maybe a little. By the way, am I rescued yet?
Well, I'm still working on that.
Well, call me back when I'm about to be saved.
Yeah, sure.
She's losing interest, guys. She's not gonna message him back for like a week. And they're just gonna have to rage on stream while drinking vodka.
I'm here to save the day, but I'm soft and I cried.
I'm glad when we have the shit, then all we have to do is, are we really saving the cats, or are we just killing them? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. We can just get through the level. Don't have to worry about collectibles or anything. Should have included in your video the part where the song Give Up plays in Death Stranding. Dude, I fucking forgot about that. I fucking forgot. I should have wrote that down in my notes. I honestly forgot that there was a song called Give Up that they just kind of play. That was definitely like a stream moment where I'm just like, what the fuck? But I forgot. I fucking forgot. Literally should have stopped what I was doing and wrote it in my notes.
Hit me, go on, hit me.
Oh. Well, I might as well grab that since I did it already. Can I make this jump though? No. No, I can't make that jump. I can do it to this one, I bet. Yep.
Let's get it on.
Debin, what I remembered. Debin hasn't even reviewed a game yet. And don't say is Death Stranding 2 review. That's not a review. Do you know how many fucking people think it's real even after they hear the copious gay sex and Kojima being giant and like attacking and stuff? They believe it's real after that. It's fucking over for retards. It never began for retards, man. I almost pity them, and then I remember these normal fag idiots probably, you know, are getting laid. I'm turning into Raymond. I'm going through my Raymond arc right now. The Raymond arc starts now. I'm really not paying attention anymore, guys. I don't like... I hate when the levels are linear because then you have to just do the same shit again. Like, Super Mario 64, most of the levels are like mini sandboxes. You know? And the worst levels are the ones where when you're kicked out of a level, you gotta redo the linear path again. Those are the worst levels in the game. So... most of the levels in Gex, honestly, okay, now that I think about it, that might be one other way in which Gex 2 is better. I think Gex 2 had more like separate linear paths in it. You know, whereas this one, at least 3 or 4 of the levels, is just one linear path with missions along the way, which means you gotta... why did that happen? Alright, whatever. I don't fucking care. Let's just keep going. Oh, I gotta wait for it to run out. Oh, actually, I don't hate it. That's just so that you can get back in case you get stuck. Mario 64 is mainly carried by its gameplay. It's definitely some good level design. Not every level, but I'd say the first half is better than the second half for sure. Which I hate that normies don't care about that because normies don't finish games. Like that's why, you know, that would be my advice for any game developers out there is to make sure the first few hours of your game are the best. Now, believe it or not, those are not the types of games I like. I like games that get better the further you get in them. But if you're trying to make a really memorable, great game to a large amount of people, you want the best parts of the game to be near the beginning. But again, that you know, that's more business advice than it is artistic advice. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of sad only 20% of people finish game, or it's not 20% of people, but 20% of the people who start a game finish it is what the statistic is. You know? Very low. That guy hurt me just by touching me. Oh no! You have to kill all those idiots to open that. The game doesn't tell you that though. What? God damn it, dude. The game doesn't fucking tell you that. Does the game tell you that? No. No, it fucking doesn't. I gotta kill all these morons to open that up.
That was amazing, sir. Well done.
Fuck off, man. Fuck off. I just want to fucking do the mission. And maybe we can do one more level. And then I can go to bed. It's 1:48. I don't know. Maybe I'll just finish this level and wind down the stream. I can feel myself like now that I'm going to bed a bit earlier, like my body's like, you getting tired? You getting tired, buddy? That number's going down each year due to Zoomer instant gratification syndrome. I'm not sure. I don't really look at achievement data like that anymore. Back when I I'm trying to think of like a non-stupid way of saying it, but there isn't one. But anyway, back when I did a little bit of achievement hunting, a little bit of trophy hunting, wasting my life away, I could have talked about that for wage slavery, now that I think about it. It wasn't a game, it's a whole concept. I just waste time 100% completing games. I could have showed off all my platinum trophies and stuff. That could have been another thing for the video. Whatever, that segment's already pretty fucking long. But it was just another example of me wasting time. Anyway, back when I looked at that type of data, even I noticed before GDC talked about it that it was only like 20%. The only games that get like significantly above that are Souls-likes and Sony exclusives for some reason.
I'm chafing.
Well, at least that one's not a reference. I'm chafing. I mean, I guess it could be a reference, but it doesn't have to be. To be fair, some games achievements are really actually fun, like the Ratchet Clanks on the PS3. Yeah, I always 100% those.
Guy costume available?
It appears that I taught you well, sir.
Yeah, I've got the platinum trophy for most of the Ratchet and Clank games.
Let's get it on.
Oh, there's only like 2 of them I don't have. Alright, there we go. I'm assuming only 2 levels left in Gex 3. Here, I'll just save again for the hell of it. You have the platinum trophy for Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD collection. Only 100% of the games I love. That's how it started for me, and then eventually I just, you know, I branched out to include games that are easy to platinum. I only got like a couple actually hard ones. I think most of the like 60 or whatever it's at, or just games that aren't that difficult. 100%. One more video watch. We could watch some of the Sam Hyde one. I'm not that impressed so far, but this is like it's like an hour long. I don't know how much longer we'll watch. There was someone before the stream disconnected. There was a stream suggestion. I don't know if or the video suggestion. I don't know if the guy's still here, but throw it up in chat, I guess.
I'm the borderline boomer. I'm
What
the
year
very
were you born?
last year, 1964.
That's the last year for boomers?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, we're excited, guys. Gen X boomers, same shit. I don't mean to swear. Same, different dicks. Same dick. That's what it is. Gen X and boomers, same. 2 different dicks. On that, you telling me that? Now, how you a fat bitch? You ain't got no booty. Y'all telling me there's a fat bitch and she ain't got no booty? Same Jew, different foreskin. We passed the 45-second point where we can talk about Jewish blood libel on YouTube and still be sponsored by BetterHelp. Guys, this is brought to you by BetterHelp, okay? When you are considering the various crimes of the Jewish people, you're gonna wanna call BetterHelp.
He really is this fucking, he can't hold it in anymore. Reminds me of me, really. He's just not holding it in. He's just, I mean, really, he's just not, he's just going off now.
BetterHelp is specifically help for anti-Semites. It's available now. You can call a licensed therapist. You can rant about Jews. It's helped me so much, as a matter of fact. You deserve to be happy. What type of therapy are you looking for? Individual, couples, teen? Now, I go with couples, and I call and I say, me and Adolf Hitler. This is the BetterHelp script. Are you serious? Is this the script they gave us? This can't be real. I don't believe this for
Well,
one
this
second.
is the 30 second, the 60 seconds a little different.
They specifically said to name drop Adolf Hitler. I'm not here to question my corporate betters here. Regain.us, what's that? Couples therapy? Oh, it's a different website. So if you have a bad bitch and she stops acting bad, you got to get that bitch in line. You go to regain.us. Imagine getting an email from a website telling you that your partner, what is that code for some gay guy? We ever talk about that? What's that code for? A gay guy? Who's my partner?
According to PSN profiles, 54% of people who played Mind's Eye on PlayStation have the platinum. Sony bros are truly fucked in the head. You know, I should check how much higher the Steam percentage went. I'm gonna check that real quick. I'm just curious. Me being in the top 2%, that's very funny to me. Dude, it's only 2.8 on Steam. It's only 2.8. It's barely gone up. You're telling me it's over 50 on PlayStation? Over 50. That's fucking insane. That's only 67 players, by the way, yeah. On PC, yeah, only 67 people have 100%. That's crazy. I'm in the top 100 Mind's Eye players on PC. Top 100. Insane.
What, a gay guy?
Are you a cowboy? Do you have a partner?
You playing Cowboys and Indians? Me and my partner. Are you a cop? Are you a 70s hard-boiled police detective? What do gay guys call it?
Life partner.
Life partner? Oh, that takes all the utility out of the phrase life partner. Chris is my life partner. Whether he knows it or not. We're not gay. Are we, Chris? We share farts.
Oh, wait, is it opt-in reporting? I thought it just collected the data. Neuralink Nick. It's the devs, lol, yeah. Yeah, if it's opt-in trophy reporting, then this data doesn't matter.
We spend a lot of time in the car, but that doesn't make us gay. I can't call this guy my life partner, though. I'll get crucified for that. My life partner. Ugh. They ruined it. What else did boomers ruin? Let's get to that. The topic at hand. Whether I'm on or off the court, there's one product I know that's got my back no matter what. Shit. When my team's going up against the other team, when my team's going to go up against those other guys, there's one product I know that's got my back no matter what. You've probably heard that RFK Jr. is taking methylene blue to stay focused, energized, and mentally resilient. Oh, no. That's what I use when I'm on the court. Oh, no. You can experience those same benefits with from this doctor formulated nutraceutical.
Gee, this is completely fucking fried. This is the type of shit I can't even really laugh at it because it's like, I don't know, it's too nonsensical. There has to be some order to the stupidity. You know what I mean?
The first.
Yeah, and don't worry, that was ear rape for me
First
too.
combined
The
methylene
basketball.
blue with NAD and PQQ, creating a unique formula designed to optimize mitochondrial function, improve energy, and elevate.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, okay. I see it, Jonathan. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
I got a call this morning.
Damn, 337,000 subs. That's definitely a decent chunk of change. This guy looks very strange.
From AAA. AAA is a car insurance company. Car insurance is something that you pay for because you have to for some reason. When you become an adult and you attempt to live in society, every single aspect of being alive costs between $100 and $1,000 to $2,000. Every single thing. And the older that you get, the more things keep being added. So you work like a dog all month so that you can afford every single hand that's sticking out in your face saying, you have to pay this because otherwise you won't have car insurance because you need car insurance to drive and you need car insurance because you have to drive a car and you have to go to your job and you have to do all this stuff. And please, if you're thinking at this point, well, you don't have to have car insurance. If you want to drive a car, then you have to get insurance because that's your decision. No, it isn't. No, it's not my decision because I live in a city that is car dependent. I live in a country that is car dependent. So don't be fucking cute and say that I should take the Los Angeles Metro. Spare me. Got a call this morning from Trip.
Okay, well, that was something, I guess. Hold on, let me see this. Oh, the soup is sincere hypocrite. Thanks to the 7 months of membership. I hate chores and time wasters disguised as games. Me too. I played a bit too much of Fantasy Life I. Nothing compared to the people who grinded out all the endgame shit, of course, but still, I don't know. I put in like 40 hours or something. Inslayer Cologne, thanks to 2 pounds. Our solve this G is fantastic. Take notes, devs. Talking about Gex, I'm assuming. Disaster, thanks to the 6 MYR. RE8 is anti-abortion. By the way, yesterday was 4th of July. Was my birthday. Oh, well, happy belated birthday, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Sociopirate, thanks to the $5. Synthetic Man, I spent the entire day at the beach and still no bitches. Is it over for me? I befriended an Asian man. I don't know. Are you saying you cold approached a bunch of women on the beach? I probably could have told you that was a bad idea, but yeah, don't ask me if it's over because I'm just gonna always say it's over. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $5. Synth, I put on my Asian makeup and befriended some wacky dude at the beach today. LMAO. That's my favorite Ricardo joke. He's always the other character in the stories. And I'm glad people enjoyed my latest video. I definitely felt pretty strongly about it. Okay, I don't want to listen to this man screaming about normie shit. I just can't be bothered. I'm not neurotypical enough for this. You know what I'm saying? That hurt my ears a lot. That hurt my ears. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit.
It's the first to combine methylene blue with NAD and PQQ, creating a unique formula designed to optimize mitochondrial function, improve energy, and elevate cognitive performance, whether you're on or off the court. Methylene blue crosses the blood-brain barrier to enhance memory, focus, and executive function by increasing ATP production, helping protect. In the 1950s, there's no shortage of parody material. Fallout, crooner, advertising, big Cadillacs and stuff. People parody the 1950s. They think that's like a smart thing. This country was an actual paradise. Wealth, houses, jobs, food, clothing that wasn't fake. It's the best it's ever been for any generation in human history. And what do your parents, in some cases, or your grandparents do? They destroy it. They destroy it in a way that is will bring them into the Hall of Fame of legendary, selfish morons. That's what happened. These are people who, it appears they deliberately spend the most money with the least regard for the people around them. I want you to see what a walnut brain looks like. We're gonna load up a picture of a maroon C5 Corvette convertible with a tan interior and chrome wheels. Be careful, this is gonna be a hard one to find. They only made 250 million of these. A maroon Corvette with a tan interior and chrome wheels. This is sort of like if you join the SS, you got a Hugo Boss suit. If you join the Boomers, Boomer Men, this is your outfit, this is your costume, this is part of your soul personified, commodified, turned into a physical object. This is the Boomer soul. I know you're not car guys watching this, but I want you to know how boneheaded and retarded this vehicle is, this depreciating asset, this nothing car, okay? As you've seen this 1,000 times, it's trite to point this out, but this is the truth. They bought houses for 50 grand. The median price of a single family home was 13,000. Yo. They bought cheap houses, and they brag about this today. You've heard this from a relative. At my house, I got it for 25,000. And they look at you like they expect you to, can pat them on the back for having such foresight, such a visionary real estate trader. If they had any type of foresight whatsoever, they would have done it 100 times over. There were multiple opportunities from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, the monetization of equities, the monetization of real estate. Pick a thing out of a hat. There were 12 different Bitcoin-like opportunities where these old fucks could have 100x their money if they had been doing anything other than keeping their money under their mattress. If they had been awake at the steering wheel, they could have grabbed for themselves hundreds of millions. But they didn't, because they're pinheads. They view life as...
Okay, I will say this, though. That none of that is any different now. If anything, people are dumber now than they were back then. If we had that wealth now, people absolutely would be blowing all that money, without a doubt. So, I'll just say, at the very least, yes, baby boomers fucked up, but to me, the bigger fuck-ups is just leaving nothing for their children, neglecting their children, completely fucking future generations in a cycle of abuse. But yeah, them wasting all the money, I'm sure millennials and Zoomers would do the same.
This pleasure thing that's designed for them.
They're short-sighted.
Baby boomers hold approximately 51% of the total wealth. Boomers are 20% of the US population. Still.
It's ticking down.
They gotta go, man.
Sorry, Gene.
These people gotta go, man.
Yeah,
They're 20% of the US population. They're holding on to 51% of US wealth.
We need another pandemic.
I do agree with that. We need
Yeah, I mean, obviously COVID, yeah, I was also thinking that. Obviously COVID didn't do a very good job, despite the entire world having to shut down. All these fucking ancient fucks still lived somehow.
20 to kill these fuckers, man. But that's the wealth that they're holding on to. That doesn't include their entitlements like Social Security and all this shit that we're gonna have to continue. You're holding the bill for old people right now. So that 51% of the total wealth in the United States, it's more than that because they're still gonna take your money to pay for their dying. The wealthiest generation in history has literally blown their children's inheritance on OnlyFans hoes. See for yourself, 35K on this dumb hoe, but the boomer is even dumber.
Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Big Tony. I am your #1 OF subscriber.
And how much have you spent?
$35K, $35,000.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you.
Me too.
Man. Yeah. The VTuber shit's not much different, by the way, except, you know, you what do? You touch your screen? You know, I mean, you can't even touch them.
Oh, your soft hands.
Thanks.
Finally, I got to touch them.
Depending on your age, this is all your dads or all your grandparents in one form or another, okay? Your grandpa, when he divorced your grandma and got a Laotian whore wife, it's just good. It's just your life. If you've ever wondered why a $20,000 set of golf clubs exists, it's not because there are like really good golfers out there who need super high-end golf clubs. It's not that. Can you not click your nails?
They're just fucking trolling this old woman. I mean, he's done shit like that a million times, so I'm guessing yes. They're just here to fucking bully this old woman. All right, I gotta end the stream soon because I want to go to bed on time. Again, trying to fucking fix this shit. You know, I don't know. We could come back to this on a later stream. Again, you guys, I fucking stream like 5 days a week now. Maybe if I keep waiting for some big real news, and I feel like it never happens because nothing ever happens. So I'm glad Devin is covering the medium-sized news because I'm sure he'll grow the channel pretty fast. It also makes me feel like I don't need to do it if he's already doing it as well. Like, the Xbox shit is news, like it's Chudcast news, but it's not like me make a video news. There's never happenings, okay? There's never happenings. Because nothing happens. But if something does happen, then I'll make a video. The layoffs were not significant enough for me to care. Perfect Dark getting canceled again. Still not video worthy because I don't care. Maybe if Fable had gotten canceled too, but I think it's too far in development. I would assume. I think it's too far in development, so they didn't cancel it. But they did cancel Perfect Dark. So that's good. Monster Hunter or Dragon's Dogma? Monster Hunter games are better than Dragon's Dogma, but Dragon's Dogma has a special place in my heart. I wish that Dragon's Dogma 2 would have improved all the problems with the first one. Use Devin as a proxy for videos you can't be bothered to do yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. 9,000 layoffs is pretty significant. I mean, for a video for my channel, not really. Really. Surprising coming from me, but Blue Archive didn't impress me, so next stream might be painful. Yeah, I mean, the fucking horse game is more popular, Uma Musume. So, yeah, I don't know. People really want to fuck horse girls for some reason. That are all based on male horses, stallions, by the way. Let's watch women run autistically in a circle. Truly, weebs have the best taste. The culture that that is whacking off to horse girls running in a circle. Oh, yes. Right, super chats. Nick Spence, thanks to the $5. Hey, Synth, I went to the beach today and told a bunch of women that a guy would be asking them out, but it was for a prank show to say no. Are we just going to bully anyone who tells stories? So why are we bullying Sociopirate right now? He didn't do nothing, okay? He didn't do nothing. Proto Comstock, thanks to the $5. He keeps talking about how much wealth boomers are holding on to. The reality is the richest boomers are holding the vast majority of that. Yeah, I'm sure he's well aware. I mean, he literally complained about him at the beginning. Horse girls have allegedly broken their hymen from horse riding. I was going to make a comment about it being from horse cock, but it turns out you get fucked to death in those situations. So, I mean, I'm sure the women wish they could. Ez0228, thanks to $2. Always bet on nothing. C 2001. Copyright 2001. Yeah. Well, it's so horrible when you think about it. They think of women as livestock and are flocking to a game that promotes it. It is amazing the mindset. Well, that's kind of based. Like being like, yes, I want my pet horse girl. You know, she's my property and I can impregnate her and everything works out. Isn't that awesome? You know what, Japan, you know what, you're selling me actually. I'm becoming a weeb. So out of nowhere. Weird. Suddenly. I see the Ocarina of Time mod that turns into an Ace Attorney game? No. That sounds very weird. I mean, to be fair, the end fantasy is their love regardless. That's always the fantasy. I mean, that was kind of my point in the video when I was talking about VTubers. The ethot shit, I mean, yeah, ethots still make money, don't get me wrong. But kind of like they were showing with that fucking obese dude with the 35K. That's more the older generations. Like, Zoomers are not as into the ethot stuff. They're definitely more into the VTuber stuff. And again, it's because they don't have intimacy. Because pornography is free and incredibly abundant. So, what, you know, the fake girlfriend, fake friend shit, that is the shit that is in low supply, or was anyway. And during COVID, everyone was locked inside, so everyone started watching women pretending to be anime girls. You know, that's what happened. Right? Breakers is filling me with a certain feeling of hopelessness, as almost all my teammates refuse to be useful and is killing my ability to rank up. You just gotta carry, man. Be like my old build. Run Go-Go Gum and Bancho Fan, and you'll be raking in the medals. I'm telling you, Bancho Fan's OP. Especially if like 3 people are running it. Then it's fucking the most annoying thing in the goddamn game by far. Bancho Fan is busted. Just buy Chi-Chi, it's worth it. Give my dead game more money. Give it your money. Also, heavy campaign against ethots by all YouTubers, Normie or Chud, when Zoomers were kids and couldn't donate. Yeah, that's true. Like, people... Ethots were definitely universally hated before, now not as much. But I also feel like they're not talked about as much as they used to anyway, you know? When I was looking up the hot tub stream stuff, it was like from 4 years ago, and I'm like, shit, it's been that long? But yeah, even like the hot tub Twitch stuff was like 4 years ago. So, yeah, a lot of that, like the VTubers kind of just like swept in. People... People would never admit it, but they are really doing like the 2D is better than the 3D PD shit. Even though it's a 3D behind is the voice pretending to be the character. Still, that's the level of delusion that I was explaining in the video, right? That people can't really tell reality from fiction anymore, and that's bridging the gap where you have a real person playing an anime girl in real time. Very dystopian, extremely dystopian. So literally the modern equivalent of prostitution, ethots are just whores, yes. Yes, and and the horror shit, again, is not as necessary. The intimacy stuff is in extremely high demand in various forms. I was talking to my dad and older sister today, and they were saying that women care less about looks than men do, and that women like dad bods is also tiresome. Your dad is fucking retarded if he actually believes that, and of course your older sister would say that. Women would never admit that they care about look. You have to understand that women don't even see average men and below as human. You know what I mean? It's like the Ho math. It's like the Ho math chart where it literally does the non-humans. That's definitely the most base parts of his videos, you know. The more red-pilled shit is kind of cringe for sure, but the non-human thing, yeah, at the very base. I'm a free cell, so I can't afford to buy Chi-Chi, and at this point, I've taken to using Krillin Shu instead. I can tell you firsthand that it needs to be faster. Yeah, Go-Go Gum has a little bit more leniency than the Krillin Shu, but I think Go-Go Gum is a 5-star, isn't it? So, a very low chance to get it from the gacha. But yeah. Yeah, because Go-Go Gum, you can free throw it and it'll hit sometimes. But most of the time, you're supposed to use it the same way you would Krillin Shu when they're standing still. My dad agreed the dad bod thing was dumb, but they were convinced that women don't care about looks as much. Yeah, I don't even know how your dad could possibly believe that. It shows you how much easier things were back when our previous generation was younger. My dad has finally learned some of that himself by talking to the daughters of a couple of these women he's dated over the years. He's finally coming around to understand, like, Zoomer women are fucked. Like, utterly fucked. Like, he's described these women as basically being fucking, you know, femcel tier cunts. Basically. I tried explaining that to him, but he literally doesn't believe that we have it harder. Yeah, that's so stupid. That's fucking dumb. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $10. Tons of fireworks around me tonight scared my cat like crazy. He was terrified, but the good thing is the noises made me think of how amazing it would be to clear 100% of toucans off the planet. That's definitely what a mentally sane individual would think of. You know, when my dogs get scared, I'm like, it's time to genocide people I don't like. Yeah, I can see the connection. Just watch Fresh and Fit and see the women's expectations. They'll barely graduate high school, want 10 out of 10, man. Yeah, you should show... Yeah, start showing your dad those, like, all those clips of these, like, ugly-ass, obese-ass, or even just mid-women, whatever, who are like, he's got to make 6 figures, you know, if blah, 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 you know, 6 feet tall. And they don't usually actually say the 6-inch penis thing, but, like, you get the point. When is a reality show coming where a boomer Captain Ginyu body swaps into a zoomer and he has to live like one for a year? What a weird thing to bring up. Ginyu would never do that to himself. Okay. There's no real need for a doomer hour or anything. I mean, shit, watch the fucking video. I hope everybody here saw the video. But, yeah. I don't know, I've said my piece, I guess. Anything else, Chuddies? Any more topics, questions? Like the body change into Trump so you can fix the world in your own way. I think you'd just get assassinated if you tried to actually change anything, most likely. Carter Comstock thanks to the $2 and the blushing pair. How do I get a girl to like me? Why are you asking me? Look smacks, get some money, get some status, and actually talk to women. There you go. That's all I can say. They also said there are probably more female virgins than vice versa. That is factually untrue. Like, you can show them statistics of that, stingy mayor. They have stats of Zoomer men not having sex. You should just look those up. I mean, granted, if they're as delusional as they sound, they probably won't accept them. But they have statistics on that, actually. You can literally prove them wrong. My old Outlaw streams? What, Star Wars Outlaws? All my streams are privated except for like the last 10 because of someone trying to get me banned over a year ago. Surprised you put Saba in the video. Did you see that or hear about that from Kirsha? Did you talk to her? No, I go on V. Like all that shit was on the front page of V for a while. Even though it gets banned to VT, you still, people will post anything on V until the mods do something. Man Rainer 5, thanks to the 10 euros. Saying your piece was perfect from gaming society to VTubers. Your last vid is a perfect entry for some of my friends in your content, and that many men know how we feel. Keep it up since it's working. Thanks, man. I don't know if that's a good entry video. That's the most black-pilled video I've ever made, but I guess if you have some doomer friends and they need to know that there's a doomer guy who reviews video games, that's me. Give me a breakers build for someone that hasn't bought any of the overpowered skills. Okay, if you have none of the skins, that's what it sounds like. You don't have any of the pay skins. Well, I don't know what you have from the gacha. Cuz like if you've played the game, so you have stuff from the gacha, so it would take too long. I can't really give you a build unless I know what you have. I have no idea what 5-star skills you have. You think that type of vid is a one-off, or are you going to pivot your channel in that direction? I'm still going to review video games, if that's your question. I mean, I've done gaming is dying videos since near the beginning of my channel. It's just that one had real life dying. Society is dying. Western civilization is dying. That's really what that was, right? But I've always done gaming is dying. It's just that one had real life shit in it. Hollow Knight too hard for Cynthia? No, Hollow Knight was easy. I literally talked about that in a video. I didn't even die until about 80% of the way through the game. That's not a joke. Thoughts on Gaytrune Auto 6 second trailer? Are you talking about the one that showed the dude shirtless? We talked about that on Chudcast. You should watch Chudcast. Cheeky baby, thanks to the $1. Have I gotten blood work yet for my 29 to 31 shit? Nope. I haven't even been to a doctor in a long time. I remember you talking about Hollow Knight that one time. I was always curious what you thought of it since you're the Synthetic Man. It's pretty good. It's definitely overrated, but it's pretty good. Hollow Knight's pretty decent. Will there be a Chudcast during 2026 or is it over? Why are we talking about 2026? We're only halfway through this year. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll die by the end of this year. Who knows? Well, I make a video on stop killing games only if it escalates to something that I really care about, because I don't care about it that much. Killed in an apartment dispute over streaming at 4 a.m. Yeah. The apartment thing, I mean, I still want to move out by the end of the year, but there was a little bit of a snag in the original plan. But I'm not going to talk about it. It's not important. Commander Chris Stinger, thanks to the $2. If she ain't feeding, I ain't seeding. Fat for life. You want to feed her or be fed? Because this is definitely a big difference between those things. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $10. I'm in a sniffs battle with the Indians in the next door apartment. They make stuff that smells horrendous. Smells like cumin. I always want to say come in. And ass. I've been making full day red sauces and lasagnas. Battle's still going. Okay. Hyphen, thanks to the 5 Australian. Maybe I'll die this year. First time I've heard you be optimistic in a long time. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm dying anytime soon. I don't think so. Mr. Vuga, thanks to the $5. Saw a vid of yours from 4 years ago. You said that you weren't really political on any side. Has that changed? Damn, was I hiding my power level that significantly? Which video? Also, Mind's Eye video was pretty funny. Thanks. Your Devin's age this month? Damn. 26. Hey, Synth, why do you think people pay money to all these anime Picora girls? Why didn't they just goon on porn or some red... Didn't I literally say that in the video and said it on stream like 15 minutes ago? Intimacy. Like, I know some of you guys are like stereotypical men who just are, you know, coom-brained, kind of like, you know, you don't care about love or whatever. You'll just whore out and fuck a bunch of bitches or whatever if you could. Anyway, but you get the point. But many men want someone to love them, you know, even if it's a lie, you know, even if it's debatable if that's even possible. But you know, they want a woman to love them, so they lie to themselves and they watch these VTubers as a girlfriend experience. Now, you'll hear copes like, oh no, she's really funny and talented. If you're calling a woman pretending to be an anime girl funny and talented, I'm gonna give you some rope. I'm gonna buy a huge supply of rope to give to all these faggot cucks who say the gayest shit you've ever heard. Like, no. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying. I'm coming up on 27. I got out of the army this year, but options are become a cop or do something while I'm a NEET. Is become a cop really your only option? I mean, I guess you could. Mead Tree, thanks 5 Canadian. I want your babies. Are you female? Do you live in the United States? I have babies to give. I'm not even vaxxed. Not the COVID vax, anyway. Oh yeah, Canadian bucks. Do you know how fucking tired I am? I'm fucking passing out. I read Canadian dollars and I'm like, do you live in the United States? Could be a VPN. Could be a VPN. And this is why I need to... Fuck. Okay, I'm not going to talk too much longer. It's probably not a woman anyway. With all the horrific shit I have said, I don't even know if there are any confirmed women who still stop by here. Like, I haven't seen Julia Turk in a little while. Who else was a confirmed woman in here anytime recently? I don't know. Yeah, Ranger Boo was here this stream. Okay, so we had one woman, one bio female was here. That's more than zero. That's more than zero. That's one. Even if it's a woman, being Canadian is a massive red flag. Yeah, Canadians are worse. Worse than third world. I mean, the bill passed and ICE is giving signing bonuses, but I left the army for a reason. I might try using my Veterans Association shit to build a chud corner of space or just super chat it, lol. Sure, why not, I guess. Women are like chads. They learn to stay quiet if they are here at all, lol. There's no fucking chads here. You're not a chad. Even if you can talk about, oh, yeah, I had these girlfriends. I'm 6'2", and I had 25 girlfriends. Shut up. It's the internet. There's no fucking chads on the Synthetic Man channel. I don't believe any of this bullshit. Mr. Booga, thanks $2. Asmongold vs. Synthetic Man epic rap battle when? I don't even know what to say about that. I showed my sister your face and she said you're fuckable if rich. Oh, that's fucking bad. She looks you forgot a word there, I think, but has a lot of simp. All women have a lot of simps. So yeah, you should tell my mother that, because my mother's convinced I'm very handsome. And I'm like, if that was true, maybe a single woman would have smiled at me in the past 10 years. Hyphen, thanks to 5 Australian. What's worse, finding out a woman is a man or finding out a woman is Canadian? Okay, you know what? I might not like Canada, but I'm not slandering it that hard. Good thing I'm an extremely rich streamer. If I ain't wasting money on any gold digging whore that's that transparent. You gotta at least hide it. Your sister's a whore. Who said that? Whatever user that was. Your sister, tell her she's a whore. A synthetic man to 670 people just said she's a whore. All right, there you go. What do I think of Microsoft laying off 10,000 shrooms? They had it coming. There you go. You have to go outside to get them to smile. You're right. I've never left my house, retard. I've never seen a woman before. I miss most stream. Did I play Blue Archive? No. Let me next stream. His sister's probably hot. No. I don't think so. Modern women are the ugliest bitches will say shit like that these days. I've been going outside too much. You're right. I'm giving death stares to everyone, which is probably why the neighbor hates me. And I wouldn't be shocked if the people in that neighborhood back there don't like me either, because I can't even smile when I wave to people. It's painful. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $5. Lord Frogmire says he keeps a super tight sleep schedule. Could you compete with this? I didn't think so. Frog Cells will win again. Well, that's why you're not going to get any late streams from Debin. That's a loss, not a win. Mead Tree, thanks 5 Canadian. I'm a U.S. citizen, moved to Canada 10 years ago. Somehow half my neighborhood turned Haitian within that time. Who airdropped these people here? Yeah, I hear Canada's having a lot of that issues with that shit. The Chinese and the Indians taking over as well. Not great. Got to have those white people breeding programs. It's time. Under my regime. The synthetic regime. I met an American girl on Twitter and she jumped on a plane to visit me in England. Okay, do you have any receipts? Or are you just posting rage bait? This must be the easiest job in the world. Absolutely. Seethe eternally, wage slave. While I'll talk to a black screen, people will give me money. And you work hard for pennies. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? Lol, I don't work hard. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that's most young people these days. For good reason, though. Not passing judgment. I would do the same. Absolutely. I'm in a cage too, Donnie? I mean, this is just a cubicle that I set up here. I can literally just walk away at any time. I can end the stream at any moment, jerk off for 8 hours straight. You know, sleep until like 5 p.m. I mean, well, who's going to stop me? Well, I'm probably going to get yelled at, but other than that. Mead Tree, thanks to Canadian. By the way, is religion a cope? It can be. It absolutely can be. People are going to say no. The answer is possibly. Not yes, but it can be. If people are using it as a substitute to do anything of value with their lives, it is a form of coping. Which is my problem with some of the stupid comments on my latest video. The people who say, you know, they met their wife in in church or whatever, like, that's great. I mean, that's really the ideal. But, you know, if you're just like, you're still like a doomer, incel, whatever, except one day you believe God, so now you're an optimistic incel. Because, I don't know, because Jesus Christ loves you or something, but you're still like an incel who does nothing of value with your life. I don't know. Is that really an upgrade, or is that like brainwashing? Ricardo Cumsox, thanks to the 10 bucks. I live near Canada. I go there often, at least twice a year. All of the service jobs are comically staffed by Indians. It was not like this even a decade ago. Tim Hortons is like all Indian now, lol. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Purpose of a system is what it does. If every Christian church is waving pride flags, the purpose of Christianity is to depopulate us. Well, you're talking in a chat of a bunch of like Orthodox Christian schizos who, you know, if they could, would probably murder a lot. Feds, please pay me off. I'm already there. You can give me the money. Anyway, 20th Christianity is not going to save the West, not even close to breeding wood. I don't think there's anything that can save the West at this point. I mean, religion is a strong foundation for a civilization. That's obvious because historically that has been the case. So, it is a necessary cornerstone for, you know, maintaining a healthy society. I see the Free Run Season 2 trailer, no. But maybe we'll watch it. We'll watch it as it comes out for Judcast, I guess. Yes, Christianity tells you to have children, so it would save it. Okay, but having kids by itself was not going to save Western civilization. I already deny that fundamentally. The only way to save Western civilization is to kill your enemies. Yes, that is Fed posting. That's the truth, though. That's the only way. You have to kill your enemies. There's no other way. Nobody here is saving shit. Yeah, I agree with you. Even if people are going to say that's demoralizing and, you know, that's bad or whatever, I don't think any synth cell is going to be saving West civilization. I don't think so. I don't think that's like, oh, you know, you're demoralizing people. No, no one here is doing that. We must continue with the review of GT. I got 5 more episodes of the first arc. God, the Para Brothers thing was cringe. Like, I mean, I already knew it was cringe. Like, oh, they make you dance. But then they did it for like 10 fucking minutes. It was like half the episode was them being forced to dance. I was like, dude, come on, man. Why are you wasting my fucking time? Skip the first arc, and I'll tell Devin to skip the first arc, but I am going to watch the rest just for completion's sake. It's been a weird influx of neo-pagans on the right posting cringe. It was a mistake to keep them alive, destroy their Disney gods, and send them to Scandinavia. Savages. Dude, the right is incredibly split. They can't really afford to, like, exile people. It's weak enough as it is. You know? People always joke about the left eating itself, but the right has done that lately, too. I mean, first they were trying to astroturf the woke right is a thing, which is referring to people like us, let's be honest. Even though they couldn't agree on a definition. They're referring to people like us. And, you know, I mean, people are not happy with our current administration in a few ways. I mean, people, you know, kind of, they jerk off the Trump victories. There's definitely some Trump L's for sure. Sincere hypocrite, thanks to the 10 Australian. From an ortho schizo, I've come to accept salvation is not going to be for Western civilization, but my own soul instead. Treating religion as a tool and concept to fix the world is very cringe. Well, it wouldn't be cringe if we had tribes, not even like big ones, but communities to fight for and build or something. But yeah, I mean, the save your own soul shit, that's basically what I believe, except not literally save my soul, but to have a family and can spread my genes. That is same concept. Instead of save my soul, it's spread my genes, right? That's my goal. Do I think the big beautiful bill and the Israel stuff has accelerated the right eating itself? I don't know. Maybe I should be more involved in real politics before I give an opinion on that. All right, I will end it at 3 a.m. no matter what, so I can jump in bed and, you know, get 8 hours of sleep. But yeah, we got 10. I will do 10 more minutes of random ass questions. Woke right was made by a lib that escaped to the right. Now that the left is not as big, the libs on the right are trying to keep the right from going more right. Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on. There's a hell of a lot of people on the right trying to prevent more synth cells from being made. We'll just put it at that, you know? Hell of a lot of them. Hey, Synth, why do you think Gen Z don't want to work and be neats? Not all, but more than half? Is it because the system failed and this is sort of quiet desperation? Well, what are they working for? That was wasn't that a huge point in my video? Like, why would you, what are you working for? What are you trying to get? What are you trying to acquire? This is why it annoys me. People keep saying worthless bullshit platitudes like, someone else can't give you a purpose. It's like having children is absolutely a worthy cause to live for. Absolutely. Ask any fucking parent. Ask your own goddamn parents. You pseudo-intellectual faggots. Anyway, seriously. But like you were made, they made you. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, so that made me lose my train of thought because I was raging. But the point is, what are Zoomers working for? What are they trying to get? If they can't get women, you know, they can't have a house, they can't, you know, buy whatever bullshit they want, why would they work? You know, I have money and I don't really care about the types of things I can buy with money. So, at least I have that advantage, I guess. I'll just keep saving up money. But, yeah. I have no motivation to work hard either. You know? My mother was talking about starter homes today and got upset when I said that didn't exist anymore. Yeah, she not looked at the housing market at all. I mean, people can't afford houses anymore. Young people. You could buy a wife. I can buy a divorce. A future divorce where she takes half my shit and then suddenly money would matter if she's taking it. Zoomers are working to not be considered unemployed because that's the biggest boomer stigma. Yeah. Yeah. I guess, yeah, cool B. That's a good point. The modern version of the starter home is buying those Amazon shipping containers and turning them into houses. Yep. Yeah, that's true. That's the modern equivalent of a starter home. I mean, the main reason why I still have a job is because I want to support my family. See, that's a motivation. Zoomers don't have that. They don't have families. Unless they need to financially support their parents, which is, not likely. Am I an incel if I reject a girl uglier than me? I think I deserve looks match. Good luck getting a looks match in this day and age. That's what I was saying. When I was reading that comment, I didn't read much of it because it was like 5 paragraphs. I just kind of skimmed it. And when the guy was like bragging about getting fat bitches numbers, I'm like, dude, that's not impressive, man. I mean, if you're just desperate to get your dick wet in anything, then I mean, that's repulsive. I despise that. That is not admirable on any level. But also, I mean, like, talk about fucking missing the point completely of what I was talking about in the video. Oh, and the point I was trying to say is, like, yeah, I mean, looks match, yeah, the thing is, like, well, okay, if I want to be fair and not just typical misogynist mode or whatever, you could say maybe you're overrating your looks. A lot of men tend to not rate themselves accurately, I've noticed. So, that's possible. This stand-up sucks. I don't even know what to say to that. This is definitely not a comedy routine. I think the modern housing crisis is a demand side problem or a supply side problem. Houses have just been steadily increasing in price because of the concept of the investment property, which shouldn't exist. China has like a way more extreme version, actually, where people have nothing to invest their money into. So people will buy like apartments and shit. And so there's like apparently like, I don't know what it is, like thousands of empty apartments in China that people just own. And like people like squat in them and shit. I have to ask Devin. He watched like this whole video breaking down that stuff. But basically, yeah, I mean, there's nothing to invest in China, so people will just buy property that is falling apart because it's made of cheap Chinese crap and they're not doing anything with it. At what point would it be better to hide the shit under your mattress, unironically? I think I'd rather have it in my hand than like in some apartment where the whole building's going to collapse at some point. Tofu apartments are poorly made and just there for looks. It's China's money laundering scheme. Yeah, exactly. I know this Indian retard who says China is freedom of speech. Wow. That's pretty sad. I think most men overrate or underrate themselves looks-wise. It depends entirely on their confidence, for sure. That's probably directly correlated with self-esteem. So it's kind of hard to say, I don't know. Are more people over arrogant or are more people like have no self-worth and are depressed? I don't know. Mead Tree, thanks to the 20 Canadian. LARPers tell us to get married and have kids to save the white race, but they never mention the pitfalls of family courts and legal system. They never have an answer beyond find one who will remain loyal for 25 plus years. Yeah, that's the thing that worries me about, again, like these comments about people who say they met their wife at the church. It's like, listen, I'm not a spiteful piece of shit that's be like, oh, I hope she cheats on you. But legitimately, be careful, man. Like, The divorce rates are massive. They're at least 50%. Actually, they were going down because millennials weren't getting married at all. So divorce rates were going down for the worst possible reason, but it's still like 50%. So you're going to take this coin flip whether or not your wife is... And actually, in reality, it's not even a true coin flip because there's plenty of situations where they stay together either because the guy's a retard and the wife just like fucks dudes behind his back and he either doesn't find out or doesn't care because he's afraid of being alone, right? So, you know, if you broaden the definition of what a failed relationship is, I'm sure it's significantly higher than 50% for marriages, but just divorce it's like 50. So, yeah, good luck with that. Fernando Kuzunoha, thanks for the membership. After my most recent vid, do you think I'll make more vids focused on non-gaming topics? It was still a video game. There's still a lot of video game in that video. If your question is, am I going to talk about Doomer shit again? Probably. But I still want to talk about video games. If you want Doomer shit, just tune into the late night streams like right now, you know. If you see a black screen, there's a good chance to talk about depressing shit. Ricardo Cumsox, thanks to the $10. Never underestimate the Chinese. They have been civilized for 5 millennia. I respect them. I know they're technically communist, but why hate them? Because some Western Jews told us to? Please. Have you ever talked to a Chinese person on the internet? This is one of your worst takes I've heard yet. They literally, not only do they all hate America and constantly fucking, like, just say the most retarded shit to shit on us. Like, they're extremely insecure, by the way, too. If you say even anything slightly critical of China, they would crawl out of the fucking floorboards and start, like, spurging. It's so goddamn annoying. Another thing, they cheat in multiplayer games like crazy. Like, if you ever play against a Chinese player, they're fucking cheating every time. They're shit at video games. They have to cheat to win. The society is... One of my best friends this day is Chinese. Okay, well, good for you, I guess. Is he really Chinese, or is he a third-generation immigrant that is basically just an American? That's the question. If he's a new immigrant, is Chinese, well, maybe he escaped China because it's a hellhole, in which case he's probably fine. His parents are Chinese, so second generation immigrant. Well, still, regardless, the point is, if he's an American, I don't really care what his ethnicity is that much, unless he's a troublemaker. We'll put it at that, you know. Troublemaker is a pretty broad term. You can fit that definition of whatever you'd like. Mr. Booga, thanks to the $2. China is the Jew of East Asia. Yeah, accurate. Words on a screen, thanks to the $2. Ricardo's Chinese best friend is Husky. Yeah. yeah. Okay, hold on. It's 3 a.m., so this will be... I'm going to end it here. Ryan C., thanks to the $2. We now know Ricardo's Fed money comes to the CCP. Yeah, we fucking figured it out. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you guys. We'll talk more. You know, I'll stream again in, you know, within 3 days, most likely. Cordless Steak, 36, thanks to the 11 months membership. Doesn't China have 1 to 3 women to male ratio? Yes, there are 3. Yeah, there's 3 times as many men as women, and I think we all know why. You know, if not, you can Google it and find the information pretty easily. Okay, I'll see you guys.